What's the one thing that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who only ever talk about them? Is it luck? Talent? Money? No, it's none of those. It's a series of daily choices, habits, and mindsets that stack up over time to create a life of success. Today, we're diving deep into the powerful habits that will transform your life, starting right now. So if you're ready to stop dreaming and start doing, you're in the right place. Let's start with the foundation of all success, your mindset. Your journey to greatness doesn't begin with a business plan or a gym membership. It begins in your mind. Think about it. If you don't genuinely believe you can achieve something, will you put in the hard work required? Of course not. Self-belief is the fuel for your ambition. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader before anyone else will join the crowd. Every single morning, before the world has a chance to tell you who you are, you need to tell yourself who you are. Train your mind to be positive, to be focused, and to be undeniably strong. This isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about building a mental fortress that can withstand doubt, fear, and negativity. Your mind is a muscle. The more you train it with positive thoughts, the stronger it gets. Next up, let's talk about purpose. Why do you get out of bed in the morning? What is the driving force behind your efforts? People who achieve massive success aren't just working hard. They know exactly why they're working hard. Their purpose is crystal clear. Without a clear why, motivation will always be a struggle. So I want you to ask yourself, what are your goals? Not just for today or this week, but for your life, your career, and your future. Write them down. Make them specific. When your purpose is so clear that you can taste it, motivation stops being something you have to search for and becomes the natural state of your being. It's the difference between wandering aimlessly and following a map directly to your destination. Now, hear us a hard truth that many people do and want to hear. Discipline is far more powerful than motivation. We all love those moments of intense motivation, right? That sudden burst of energy where you feel like you can conquer the world. But what happens when that feeling fades? What happens on those cold, rainy mornings when your bed feels so much warmer than the gym? That's where discipline comes in. Motivation is a fleeting emotion, but discipline is a commitment. It's the promise you make to yourself to show up, even when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the hard things, the boring things, the things that no one sees, because you know they are the building blocks of your success. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They create it through disciplined action. They show up when they're tired, uninspired, and full of doubt. That's the real secret. Let's move on to one of your most precious, non-renewable resources, your time. How you manage your time and energy will ultimately determine the quality of your life. We all get the same 24 hours in a day, but successful people treat those hours like gold. They understand that time wasted is life wasted. So, what's stealing your time? Is it endless scrolling on social media? Is it negative people who drain your energy? Is it the constant ping of notifications on your phone? It's time to get ruthless. Cut out distractions. Set boundaries. Protect your focus as if it's the most valuable asset you own, because it is. Successful people don't just find time for their priorities. They make time. They're masters of their own schedules, not slaves to the demands of others. Respect your time, and others will too. I want to talk about fear. We're often taught that fear is a signal to stop, to retreat. But what if I told you that fear is actually a sign that you're moving in the right direction? Fear often shows up right at the edge of your comfort zone, and just beyond that edge is where all your growth happens. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to start that business, to ask for that promotion, to take that leap of faith, you'll be waiting forever. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Action is the antidote to fear. The moment you take that first small step, the fear begins to lose its power. Confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build, one action at a time. So feel the fear, acknowledge it, and then do it anyway. Start now with what you have from where you are. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Your environment, especially the people in it, has a profound impact on your mindset, your ambition, and your results. You are the average of the people you surround yourself with. It's a cliche because it's true. Make a conscious effort to connect with people who inspire you, who support your goals, and who aren't afraid to challenge you to be better. These are the people who will celebrate your wins and pick you up after your losses. At the same time, you must learn to distance yourself from negativity. This includes people who complain constantly, who doubt your dreams, and who drain your energy. Your circle should be a source of strength, not a source of stress. Choose your company wisely. What happens when you're doing all the right things but not seeing the results you want? This is where most people give up. They mistake a lack of immediate results for a lack of progress. But success is not an overnight event. It's a long game. You have to stay consistent and trust the process. Keep showing up. Keep putting in the work. Keep planting the seeds. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, you are building momentum. The oak tree doesn't sprout in a day. It grows slowly, steadily, and silently. Consistency will always beat raw talent in the long run. The person who shows up every single day, no matter how small their progress, will eventually outpace the talented person who only works when they feel inspired. Trust that your efforts are compounding. Keep going. Here's a powerful technique used by elite athletes, top performers, and highly successful entrepreneurs: daily visualization. Before they ever step onto the field or into the boardroom, they've already won in their minds 1,000 times. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions of that success. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? When you consistently visualize your success, you are programming your subconscious mind to believe it's possible. Your brain can't always tell the difference between a real memory and a vividly imagined one. What you imagine with intensity and consistency, you begin to believe. And what you believe, you begin to create. Spend 5 minutes every single day living in the reality of your future success. It's a game changer. So, we've covered mindset, purpose, discipline, and so much more. But knowledge is useless without action. It all comes down to this moment, right here, right now. You have a choice. You can click off this video and go back to your old habits, your old routines, and your old results. Or you can make a decision today to change your life. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Start small. Pick one thing from this video and commit to it for the next 30 days. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier to visualize your success. Maybe it's cutting out one distraction. Maybe it's finally writing down your goals. Start small, but start now. Stay focused. And never, ever give up on the person you are destined to become. Your future is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. What you do next will define everything. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found value in this video and you're ready to commit to your growth, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. Let me know in the comments which habit you're going to start today. Can't wait to see what you achieve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.